The following video material is being used for educational purposes only. We do not own the rights to any of these videos. However, we are here to encourage and enhance your knowledge on the sport of track and field. As always, sit back, relax, and enjoy. And of course, welcome to Race.
We ain't going 10-5, 10-4, they ain't fast no more. What in the... Short, real fast. I was like, oh, shit, he don't... Back to the race. Good start, right? Yeah, check it back up in case you didn't check it. This is it. Good start. All right. Hold on. 1 second. It's already hot. I gotta get a sip of my water. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, good night. Hell, if you're already in Tokyo, it's probably nighttime. Y'all see my face. First of all, I'm sorry that it's like ass and spikes on the screen, but this is how the commercial started out. So ain't much. Oh shit, my mic don't fail. Hold on, y'all. Can you hear me still good? I probably made that real loud. I blew in that microphone a little, didn't I? But you know, I got my little shirt mic. Y'all see I'm coming up in the game. Hey man, my mic came off. This is what y'all supposed to be doing. How y'all gonna let me be on camera and stuff falling apart in the middle of me on camera? You finna lose your job. Anyway, back to here. So in case you was somewhere underneath 5 boulders, 3 mountains, this happened yesterday. There's a commercial that dropped yesterday, people. There's a commercial that dropped. I know what y'all waiting on. Y'all waiting on me to give y'all my take on this commercial. And I'm, listen. So here's how it happened. Per usual, as always. It went off. The phone went off. Ray, Kanye got a new album dropping. Okay, first of all, in case y'all didn't know, I dip and dabble in music a little bit. Kanye is one of my greatest influences. I love his music. So when they hit me, that's like, Kanye got a new album. Damn, the mic keep dropping. You sure enough finna be fired. I'm gonna let it hang right here for now, but you sure enough finna lose your job. So anyway, don't worry about the mic. We're gonna get this thing situated and figured out. Wait a minute, I'm finna figure out, and you for real finna lose your job. I just want you to know that. All right, if it fall off one more time in the middle of this show, I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'm gonna whip your ass on camera. All right? Sorry I had to say that, y'all. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So, this commercial came out last night. Whoo, child. Let's just do this. Let's just take a look at this thing together. I'm not gonna do the music part, you know, because Kanye it's Kanye's rights. So, gotta wait for Kanye to drop the song. Gotta wait for that. But we can admire it in case you didn't admire it. I don't know if you didn't admire it, but if you didn't admire it, it's on my Twitter, so you can go look at it on my Twitter. It's also on Beats by Dre, or what is it, Beats YouTube channel right now. So, this is so dope. Y'all don't understand. Y'all have no idea how excited this makes me. You have no idea. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Soon as they get done playing, we can keep watching it together, and hopefully I ain't got to kick it over in the corner. Man. Okay, so check it. First of all, the video, I've read a couple comments, and somebody actually said, man, I could have shot that video. Hell, I could have shot that video. The video is very simple. It's not much to the video at all. It's what's in the video, okay? Beats by Dre. It's first thing, okay? That's paid advertisement. Second thing, Kanye West. Kanye West. Not no average joker. Not no average musician. One of, by far, the greatest musical minds we've ever had said, I want Sha'Carri Richardson to be the person that the world sees when they first hear my new music. Let's put that together on how powerful that is. She has made such an impact on the world that Kanye West says, I want her to be the person to pretty much promote my new album, along with Beats by Dre. That's two powerhouses at once, people. Now, we're not going to get into the third powerhouse being the NBA Finals, saying we will air it during the finals. That's three powerhouses, okay? Let's just put it out there into actual perspective. Kanye West himself can buy all of USA Track and Field. Beats by Dre, or Apple, because Apple owns them now, could possibly buy all of USA Track and Field if they wanted to. The NBA could possibly buy out USA Track and Field. So, how is it that the big wigs, the big companies, other sports are acknowledging one of our greatest athletes that we, what's the proper word I could use here? Let me think of the proper word I could use. Because I don't want to do blackballed, because she wasn't really blackballed. She was definitely, well, as they say, rules are rules, but yeah. The fact that every other major, conglomerate I just mentioned, they completely overlooked her rule breaking. They overlooked it so much to where, what? Come on this side then. No, literally, come to this side where we will appreciate you at. That is what's called appreciation. This is what I be talking about sometimes. I be like, our sport don't appreciate us. Or sometimes USATF, USA Track and Field, don't appreciate American athletes. There is no greater appreciation for what you've done than for outside sources with more money, more power to bring you over and say, hey, we'll work with you anyway. We understand that rule or whatever that was broken, but we'll work with you anyway. Matter of fact, since they're actually about to stop you from making potential money on the track, we'll make sure you get money off the track. Do y'all know how embarrassing this is to USA Track and Field? Do y'all know how embarrassing this is to WADA? Do y'all know how embarrassing this is to USADA? This is like, to me, the most embarrassing move that could ever have happened to track and field. Why? You kicked out one of your own, and the rest of the world accepted her and praised her and lifted her, and you kicked her out. Now, I want y'all to think about that, because I know a lot of y'all watch my show too. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I'm not being biased, but I'm just sending the message. You kicked her out, which would have been the one race that, as track people, as track fans, we was waiting for. We was all getting hyped about. That was the race between her and Shelly Ann, Elaine, and all the rest of them. You deprived us of that, and then the rest of the world said, we'll take her. Now, granted, track and field kind of gets the spotlight now because she's still, quote unquote, a track athlete. But the spotlight ain't a good spotlight, because now Tokyo's coming up, and the one person who has commercials right now from other companies isn't even running in Tokyo. What does that say about our sport? Or better yet, what does that say about the quote unquote tradition, if that's what you want to call it, of track and field? What does that say about the ways that we've been forced to have to be in track and field. I'll go on record and be the first person to say that even on my show months ago, when she had the whole mishap with with the reporters and stuff, and I was talking to her like, hey, no, dude, you can't act that way. You can't act that way. You can't move that way in this sport because they'll blackball you, as they did. I wasn't lying. I was like, no. They will make sure that they try and make an example out of you. So all those times when I was talking about her attitude and all of that, how she needs to fix it, shape it up, that was to be within the realms of track and field. So they don't do to her what they did to her. Now I'm like, oh, kudos. Guess what? Why? Because you're no longer in the realm of track and field to where you have to, quote unquote, I guess, abide by the likeness of what we have to go through to be accepted in track and field. Because the one thing I always said about her early in all my shows was, you don't want to leave a bad taste in the mouth of the people that pay you, which are the meat promoters, which are all these people. So yes, you got to work on your attitude. You got to do all of that because of the sport that you're in. Guess what, Jack? You ain't got to do that shit no more. You can truly be who the hell you want to be, because who you are or who she is who the world accepts anyway. Literally. That image, that person, that's everybody. That's your Cardi B's right now. That's everybody. She's fitting right in their persona. So it makes perfect sense for her to be able to switch over and maneuver over to the side that actually matters, which is the living room. Now, I know a lot of track people are going to start saying, especially a lot of track fans are going to start saying, well, she ain't did nothing yet. She ain't won nothing. How she get all that? Who gives a rat's anus, Jack? I don't have an Olympic medal, but I have a thriving gym called Olympic Fit. Why? Because outside people saw that. Outside people saw me. Outside endorsers, outside sponsors saw what I was going through, saw who I was on the track. Outside sponsors, outside people saw what happened to me in 2016 Rio when I should have been at Rio and wasn't able to go. Sometimes the regular world will see who you are and will accept you for who you are. The problem with track and field is we have to be a certain way to get the money in track and field, which is horrid. Which is also why I'm always pressing the issue of, hey, y'all, you need to start branching outside of track and field. Track and field don't love you the way you love track and field, because they don't appreciate you the way that the outside world can appreciate you. I.e., this is appreciation. This is like the highest level of appreciation for what you do and for who you are. We're going to acknowledge that by doing this. When they pushed you away, we pulled you in. Figure that part out. Now, the main thing I'm sitting here really trying to get y'all to understand is this right here. Collectively, this should be happening period. Why? She ain't even been to Tokyo. She ain't got no medal. She a U.S. champ. She won a few fast times. But it's her persona that sold. Her personality is what sold to the outside people. In track and field, that personality won't work. That attitude won't work. Why? Because most people in track and field are, kind of how they are. They're just traditional style people. They like the traditional track and field people. They like to smile and wave and, talk to Flow Track and everybody else after the races. Even like with the young kid at USA's when he was like, I don't want to do no interviews. I praised him for that. Yes, run to the tunnel every time if you can. Why? For what? Well, why do I got to keep stopping in front of your TVs and stopping in front of your cameras and all this, and you ain't helping me get no money off of it? You're making money off of it. You're making money off of me, but you're not helping me get any money in my pockets this way. So, yeah, I'm going to run right past your cameras. I was all for that. Now where we're at in the state of track and field is we have to go and accept that we are the lamest sport. Well, I ain't going to say the lamest because that little shaving stuff is pretty lame too. And what I mean by the lamest sport, hear me out before y'all jump down my throat. Lame being It should be more of this from track people. We shouldn't be sitting here looking at a cool commercial of Sha'Carri and not more commercials of track people, period. Your image can't be sold when you're sticking to the rules and regulations of track and field. Now hear me out, because I don't want anybody to think that I'm going back and forth and tiptoeing between what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you are not outside the realms of track and field, you got to walk their line. Just like I used to tell her, hey man, you can't, you can't do that because these meat promoters, they probably gonna have your back. But then again, if you can showcase to the outside world that you have a personality, that you are somebody that people will be able to relate to, that you are somebody that people want to hang out with, that you are a celebrity or a star and you carry yourself in that manner, the outside world could possibly potentially see it. Now, am I saying that everybody needs to start walking around here like Sha'Carri? No. Am I saying everybody needs to start carrying an attitude? No. Am I saying that y'all need to stop being so L7? Yeah. I mean, look at me. I'm a cool guy. I tell people all the time, man, I'm probably one of the coolest people you ever meet, Jack. Cool person. I'm not an L7. I'm not a square. That's also why I didn't fit in with a lot of track stuff. I'm giving y'all a message now to the track people. It's not hard for us to get out here and get this outside money. Trust me, I'm sitting in it. And the reason why I'm sitting in this gym is because of the things I did on the track. But I made sure I let the people off the track know who I was and what I did. I didn't stay in track and expect track to push me outward. It's not gonna work that way. More importantly, you can't be a track ninja. You have to be a ninja who runs track, because the average world likes ninjas who run track. They don't like track ninjas. I'm just calling it what it is. I'm just calling it what it is today. Love this commercial. Loved it for more reasons than one. I just explained them. I just expressed it. Same thing I said about her, Dr. Dab. Go get it. I don't give a damn who calls you. If they are not in the sport of track and field, take it. Take it, Jack. Why? Because first of all, that's money. Second of all, there's a good chance that these people won't just drop you or throw you to the side because you made a mistake on a rule that shouldn't be a rule. It's not like we're sitting here like she failed a drug test for steroids or performance enhancement drugs and now companies are publishing and boosting her. It's not what happened. It was literally a rule that most people are like, that's the dumbest rule ever. USA Track and Field, you saw the water, y'all dropped the ball on this one. I'm just gonna call it what it is. This right here says y'all dropped the damn ball, because what it does now is it puts her literally further in front of the American person to ask the question of, so why is she not running in Tokyo then? Oh, because she smoked weed or had an edible after her mom, passed. And so she failed a drug test, and she's also dealing with mental illness. So that's another reason why she probably, was, reverting to marijuana. Wait, so she's not able to run into Tokyo? So you mean the girl who I just saw, the beautiful girl I just saw in that commercial, honey, she's not running because her mom died? And she said she dealt with it by smoking pot? That's why she's not running in Tokyo? USA Track and Field, you saw the water. Yeah, that don't help your image at all. At all. Whatsoever. That actually makes our image look worse. That means we don't even protect our own. Think about that. We got to fix that shit, Jack. Kudos to her and her team. Kudos. Cool mother does. I hope tomorrow another commercial pop up. I hope there's commercials running all the way to Tokyo, only for them to ask, why she ain't running in Tokyo? Rules are rules, right? That's what we say. Rules are rules. But I know for a fact, Jack, that y'all have tainted the rules before. I know for a fact that y'all have manipulated the rules before to make sure that certain people are able to run at World Championships, Olympic Games. I know this to be factual. The reason why you didn't tamper with the rules or whatever this time was because she didn't fit within, like I was saying before, she didn't fit the design of what you want a track athlete to be. She didn't just shut up and run, nor did she come out there being robotic. She didn't do any of that. So I guess I can sum this take up by saying at this point, I don't even think track and field, let me say it right. I don't even think track and field deserves her at this point. No, you don't deserve her. You don't. I think at this point, track and field, y'all really need to pay her now. Double what she was already getting paid. I'm just calling it what it is. Why? This right here tells me she's more than a track athlete now. This ain't no track athlete. This is a celebrity. This is a star. So guess what? Now you got to pay her like a star. And you know what happened? It's because your dumb tail decided to suspend her for marijuana when everybody would look at that like that's the dumbest suspension ever. You shot yourself in the foot. Or did you shoot yourself in the foot? Y'all smile little eye wink. Did you shoot yourself in the foot? Or did you set this up? That's for y'all to figure out and find out. Because guess what? I already know the truth. Goodbye.